I had to get back to you to get back to me, to get back to what I have to do and who I have to be. Get past the lack of truth and the tragedies of all the things that have captured me. Because this is who I am and who I've got to be. Hi, my name is Jeremy. And the rhyming words are therapy. I don't really know why they've just been there for me. So I'm just sharing this moment. This nasal drip flowing. It's from the endless emotion that I have invoked. Because, yeah, I choose and I have chosen to move and be of motion. To tune in to the music of every ocean. So I just tossed out a prayer and fell to the dirt for a while. And I can't have the genuine moments I really have with myself and with God, with the camera. Maybe if someone else was there or something, but it's yeah, but it's so special and real, and the more you really pour into God as a true actual friend, and the more you actually talk to him, her, the more you feel it, and it's so about where your heart's at. It's completely about it. Like the thoughts, intentions filter through your heart always, and you choose that no matter what. No matter what. It doesn't matter how many fucking neurotoxins are in your body. It doesn't matter how much pain or suffering is being put onto you. It doesn't matter how dysfunctional your own mind is. We always get to choose. Status of our own heart and what we do with that. And that creates the foundation of our relationships with everything around us. So you hear the word open heart all the time, but can we even fathom what that actually is? What it actually is to stand in the presence of a being that has an open heart? It is undeniably, magnetically, encumberingly, captivatingly uplifting to be in the energy of a being that has a full open heart. And that's the true spirit of how we communicate with God. When we engage in that connection with the unknowing, um, with that actual open heart, that gives space for the true nature to actually exist in that connection. But when we're projecting a heart space that's attached to narratives or emotions or anything that is a preconceived concept, your connection, like a being of pure love, is not going to impose on your free will. So it doesn't force teachings upon you, and God doesn't work like that to me, for me. So I've felt that difference when I come into that seeking and that connection with preconceived thoughts, feelings, or emotions filtering through my heart, versus when I'm just raw, purely just giving my heart. And that's what I just did. And I want to share the details of what I've asked, but I don't need to. And it's just really important. I swear, I just feel beings around me. So many. It's really important. And um, I don't know if the moments will ever be documented of actually having full connection and full release moments with God and with nature, and singing songs to nature and singing songs to God. Like the offering of song to God and to nature, I recommend that. Like, um, it will heal you. It will help everything, especially and incomparably, exponentially, pinnacly when you do it with an open heart. Conform no longer to the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your heart. To renew a heart will transform your mind to no longer be conformed to the falsehoods that exist in the world. So how do we renew the mind? Guesses? Questions? Any? With your heart. You renew your mind with your heart by opening your heart. Love like a child. Be like a child in purity, in purity of the ego. Um, yeah, it's all in the heart. That's how you renew the mind. So, some people are strict in the following of Jesus' teachings and the Bible's words directly and exactly and only and nothing but that. Um, I'm a big fan, but not militantly. Um, but those words and those teachings are by far the greatest teachings of love and the most powerfully mind renewing resource we probably have in our existence. So I encourage you and I challenge you to let go of every preconceived, taught, learned, or developed opinion, belief, concept, or idea about about the Bible. And I encourage you to dive into some Proverbs and dive into some of the New Testament, into some of Jesus's actually words. And truly, if you feel called, just read the whole chapter of Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John, and do it with an unfiltered heart, just your own, and feel that relationship, feel the spirit of that archetype or that person or God, maybe, and just feel what it feels like for you. How renewed does your mind feel the more you draw near to the archetype of Yeshua, of Jesus? How more renewed does your mind and your heart feel the more you apply his teachings? So my life just continues to be a testimony and evidence to the truth of it. Um, and I have other opinions that I don't want to delve into at this moment. Uh, but so, of course I do. We all do. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, the heart. It's all so your heart. That moment I just had. Yes, crying, the dirt on my face, this collapse into the ground, the letting go, and just the space that you make to actually have a relationship with the source of your soul, and therefore your own soul, to be your own authentic self. Like that's the key component to actually loving yourself and being your authentic self and accepting yourself enough to be that at all times and embody that at all times. Uh, yeah, I feel like in my experience, that's when um, the purest degree of source energy of God channels through you and plants seeds and bears fruit into all the life around you. So um, start there. Where's your heart at? And where's your heart really at? Like, I'm talking about the fruits of the Spirit, if you've never heard them. In the New Testament, in the Bible, they're love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. So, where's your heart at? Think about those 9 aspects of the heart. And then think about their counterparts, the unloving forms of all of those things. Um, you know, and where's your heart in between and in all of that, you know? So good talk. Thank you. Love you guys.